$600,000 for a car, and no, it doesn't come with a house. This is the 2026 Aston Martin Vanquish Volante, one of the most luxurious cars in the world. Base price $483,000, but start ticking boxes and it soars to $604,400. That's a small house in the suburbs or a once-in-a-lifetime Aston. Welcome to the refined air of hand-built British indulgence. Let's start with what $500,000 buys you before you even touch the extras. And its heart sits at a 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12, pumping out 824 horsepower and 738 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 miles an hour arrives in about 3.3 seconds, and the top speed is a proper British 214 miles an hour. God save the King, and your driver's license. But power's not the point. Drama is. This car delivers theatre in every single inch. Signature metallic paint, $6,600. 21-inch star spoke wheels in satin black, $4,200. Brake calipers in vivid orange, $5,600. And at this rate, your Aston wears more makeup than a Vegas showgirl. Inside, it's a bit like Aston Martin broke into Buckingham Palace and reupholstered it. Inspired monotone interior adds $11,200. Contrast welt and stitch run another $3,000. A dark chrome jewelry pack is $2,700. And those Blackwing badges are $1,900 each, because subtlety is for the unroyal. And if that wasn't enough shine for you, Aston Martin discovered a new precious metal: carbon fibre. Interior carbon and metal fibre cost $6,000. Tinted upper carbon pack, $12,700. Lower tinted carbon pack, $20,100. That means your dashboard alone costs more than a used Range Rover. You want pinstripes? Aston is happy to add them. One is $12,700. That's for the lower livery pinstripe, hand painted. The glossback grille adds $1,200, and the titanium exhaust system rings in at $14,900 for what might be the most beautiful noise money can buy. And it sounds like a thunderstorm with a Cambridge accent. Add the tinted carbon shield for $7,500 and the matte black pinstripe for $1,900, and you've just spent a college fund on the exhaust tips, worthy of every decibel. It even comes with Aston's branded umbrella, because rain is inevitable, but being ordinary isn't. An umbrella for $600, a heated steering wheel for $900, and a stolen vehicle tracker for $1,000, because owning a $604,000 400 car is basically an open invitation to grand larceny. But here's the thing, for $604,400, Aston still makes this car by hand. No robots, just real craftsmen, and a really meticulous assembly line. The stitching, the leather, the weaving, all done the old-fashioned way. Each Vanquish Volante takes hundreds of hours to build, and that time is baked into its soul. It doesn't feel assembled, it feels alive. Driving it is like holding hands with a movie star. You're nervous, excited, and a bit terrified to scratch anything. The steering is silky yet surgical. The chassis balances grace and ferocity, and that V12 roars with a soundtrack that could wake Stonehenge. Inside, you're not just sitting in a car, you're wearing it. The cabin wraps around you like a tailored suit, switchgear clicks like British precision, and even the sun visors feel like they should come with a trust fund. And now about those rivals, because Aston is not alone in the six-figure department. Ferrari's 812 GTS comes close at around $430,000, and McLaren's 750S Spider is faster and cheaper, but neither delivers Aston's operatic drama. This one does Broadway in a Bond tuxedo style. And Bentley can't quite match the emotional decibel level here. The Continental GTC is a gentleman's club on wheels, but the Vanquish Volante is a red carpet event with license plates. Every drive feels like a premiere. And for that price, you get to say you own one of the most luxurious cars in the world. Even after $1,700 gas guzzler tax and $5,000 destination fee, you're still buying into James Bond's DNA. The Vanquish Volante is Aston's rolling love letter to excess, and it signs it V12. It doesn't apologize for its price, it makes you feel lucky to pay it. In a world of quiet EVs and identical SUVs, the Vanquish Volante reminds us that cars can still be art, and art was never meant to be cheap. I'm Nik Miles, and I love my job.